What's going on, you guys? Welcome back. Um, Everything that we do, right? Every single thing that we can possibly do is at the expense of something else. It's at the expense. We're sacrificing the alternatives, all the infinite possibilities of what we could be doing instead of what we're actually doing. And like if you're single, you're that's at the expense. The freedom that you get from that is sacrificing the building of a relationship or potentially a family. And the reverse is true. Building a family, building a relationship, it's tough work, it's hard, you have to make sacrifices, you have to be responsible, and that's at the expense of the freedom of being single. Or going to that party, socializing, networking, those are at the expense of doing some work on yourself, learning yourself, reading, isolating, studying, even whatever it is that you could be doing on your own, the expense of going out and drinking and partying. And the reverse is true. Isolating yourself, doing, or not necessarily isolating, but every alternative to partying is at the expense of what you gain from partying, which is the friendships, the connections, the socializing. So, or, pick your metaphor, right? pick your sacrifice of your life. Video games, leveling up in a video game is at the expense of honing skills in real life, developing your own character, your actual real life person. I think that's probably the easiest choice out of all of them, right? To pick a winner, but it's also the harder one because comfort is at the expense of your future self, and vice versa. Doing things in the interest of your future self is sacrificing your comfort now. And we all know that's good for us, but it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard choice. It's a hard thing to hold that reality in your mind, that you have to always hold on to this mindset of, okay, whatever I'm doing right now, I am trading off all the other alternatives. So maybe I should invest this time in the best possible way to mitigate regret, because if there's alternatives, you have to make sure that you're choosing the best alternative for yourself, or at least best case, best out of the best, or one of the best, or and that's not to say you should never be happy. You should never try to relax and be comfortable and be happy and be at peace sometimes and just relax on the beach. That's an important aspect of being alive. And you don't want to be a fucking lunatic who just feeds on the pain and the misery of like workaholics and being distant fathers away at work all day long. You have to choose for yourself what's important to you and make these incremental sacrifices as they come up in your life, and try to be as aware, at least as possible as you can, in every moment of what you're sacrificing for what you're doing, and make the decision to do the things that are a good sacrifice, a beneficial sacrifice. And everything's a risk. You're risking something for everything, and you just have to choose your risk. I forget the speaker that said it now, but there was some video that I saw where this speaker was like, everything is risky. It's all risky, and life is risky. The whole point of life is risk. And if you think it's not, wait till you get to the end of your life and you realize you spent your life avoiding risk and didn't experience all the things that you want to experience. Or wait till you get the bill for not doing the things that you want. You think you're being safe and not risking for the sake of comfort and the sake of safety. But when you get to the end of your life, wait till you realize what the actual cost of not risking is. It's a real gamble to be safe when you think about it. So just some food for thought. Every single thing that you can do, and you can't possibly think of all the alternatives, so there's holding space for the unknown as well within this idea. But try to at least be aware of what you're doing, and be confident that what you're doing is in your best interest. Even if it's not the best possible thing you could be doing, there's no way you can know all the circumstances and all the reality potentials and all the branches of where everything can take you. My brain has the tendency to try and analyze every possible consequence of every action I make my entire life, and it's exhausting and it's not worth the time and it's not possible. So just try to be aware of, like what you're doing and if it's actually good for you and what you're sacrificing for it. And hopefully that's of some value to you. And yeah, thank you for your time. Thanks for watching or listening, and catch you on the next one.